Deer Run Retreat began in my heart about 13 years ago, back in 1996, and that really came after about 2 years of praying and seeking God. And after that 2-year prayer time, God began to lead me to the thoughts of a camp or retreat center in this area. I had never been on this piece of property before, and God led me to this piece of property at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning. And when I walked up through the valley down here, there was nothing here at the time, God literally showed me what He wanted here. People ask me, they say, what was that like for God to give you a vision? Well, the vision was not so much a detailed vision of buildings and dimensions and stuff such as that. It was more a vision that this was where God wanted a camp that would change people's lives. And so what I saw in the vision was young people and the faces of these young people. And it's that look that you see when the light comes on for the first time, and they really understand what it means to have a relationship with Jesus Christ and how much He loves them. And I saw that just over and over again. It was all these young people, and it was just burned into my memory. And it was the kind of thing that you just couldn't do anything but try to follow that vision. This past summer, we had a great summer. We really kicked off our summer camp program we call Deer Run Christian Camps, and we also do a camp program called Camp Deer Run. Camp Deer Run is when we provide a camp experience for children who might not normally get to go to camp. And we provide this experience at no cost to them or their families. The last 2 nights of that camp, we also provided a retreat for their moms over at our lodge. And so we had 18 of the moms there and 46 of the kids here for camp. On the last night of camp, we provided a gospel presentation and a worship time. And we had 17 of those kids that made decisions to receive Christ as their Savior. And then on Sunday morning, the next morning, right over here in the lake, we baptized those 17 kids. And it was just phenomenal. And it is the fulfillment of that vision. Every one of those kids had that look on their faces that I just described. It's very humbling to see it come together. Why would people come to Deer Run Retreat? The reasons why people would come and the reasons why we want people to come are not necessarily the same. We have to have something that will draw people to Deer Run so that we can then expose them to the love of Christ, which is why we want them to come. This is why it's so important to have a nice facility. People will expect nice lodging and they expect great recreation, and we have been blessed in the short period of time we've been here to put together a great program. We've got great staff. We have the lake behind us, a spring-fed lake. We've got an awesome swimming area with the aqua park, a zip line, a sand beach, canoes. We've got an awesome low ropes course and high ropes course, which we use for team building and experiential teaching tool that we use to teach life lessons about what it means to live the Christian life. We have plans to build a 50-foot climbing and rappelling tower. All of those things, they're just the stuff that draws people to Deer Run. The facilities draw the people, and then God impacts the people. People ask me sometimes, what is Deer Run about? And in one word, I think the answer to that is relationship. We're about restoring relationships, building relationships, not only with each other, but in a relationship with Christ. It's so important that we get our relationships right here. And so this is, in a word, what Deer Run is all about. It's about restoration of relationships. I'd just love to invite you to come and join us at Deer Run as we seek to serve Him and serve others. So we would love for you to come and join us. It's God's place, and you're welcome here anytime.